Welcome to another episode of Free Your Mind. We are here today, as always, every Sunday we shooting. As you already know, I'm here, Mr. Danny Ampol, Mr. Anim, the one and only. Today we have a very good guest here. It's one of my nephews. No, he's done so much going on in the last 15, 16 years, coming from Nigeria as a young man. Now he's grown up to be one of the good young men in our community. So please, everybody, let's give it up, the one and only Chisom. Chisom, what's up? How you doing, Chisom?
Yes, sir. I'm good, Danny. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, welcome, man. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your day to come here, because I know you're really busy with everything that you've been doing so far.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so how's life?
Life is good. Life is in the making, to be honest. Well, first of all, my birthday is coming up in like 2 weeks, so I'm really just like prepping on like things and plans. Just trying to make sure that like the milestone is really hitting. I'm going to be 27, so that's like something that sounds crazy because I came here like 10 years ago, and then a lot has happened, and I graduated, and then now I'm like full on trying to like make life be what I want it to be. So I can say life is good because I feel like I have the freedom to make life how I want it to be. So on that perspective, I think I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's good. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, happy belated birthday, happy birthday coming in.
Thank you.
I know it's not easy coming here but with just you and your brother, a 17-year-old. How was it like? Because from when you come from a different country to a whole new world, with your parents not here, just you and your bro, like a 17, 16 years old. How was it?
It was crazy. But first of all, I did boarding school. So before I came to Vancouver, I was in boarding school, and then it
wasn't really not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't overly bad, but then the culture shock was very much present because Nigeria, I have my parents, I live at home, so they're doing everything, literally almost everything for me. And then I lived in SFU residence for about 2015 till the end of 2016. And it was fun because I feel like when I first came, a lot of people there when we first came actually found it easy to just kind of like mingle.
Okay, because of a boarding school.
Exactly.
So you kind of like had a hairstyle out of some of the people that were here.
Exactly. So it was like kind of like a bit of like familiar, but at the same time, it's a whole different perspective because like there's Canada and then there's Nigeria.
Sure. Big difference.
Very big difference, but at least like there's a lot of support from the school and everything.
Okay, that's good. So they make it easier for you guys, all the young guys that come in.
They make it fairly easy, but not easy enough, if I want to be honest. There are so many things that I didn't really find out, but thank God for like people who are actually in like Vancouver, the other like Nigerians and people who are a lot more like accessible to like who have more access to information. And
so pretty much was like was you had people giving you a hand a little bit, so it was a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, my brother was in Ottawa. So he came here to meet me here.
Oh, so Pa was in Ottawa before you, and you came here, and then he came to join you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad then.
It wasn't that bad because he had some experience, at least a year experience or a year and a half from Ottawa in comparison, because Ottawa is like way colder. Because he mentioned that every time when we first came here. But then being in SFU, first of all, the education was insane. Like,
really?
Yeah, math. Oh my God, pre-calc. I've never done pre-calc in my life, and then we had to do this, and then it was the most difficult thing I ever had to like face because like first of all, I hate math. Second of all, like I have to do math in order to like proceed over to the next degree.
Yeah.
So I was literally like in chains in a way, but I got my way around. It took a lot of like how do I explain it, like isolation from myself in the beginning, and then I'm not a person that likes to just like at the time though I didn't like to just like be on my own all the time. I like to like make friends because I just pulled up to a new country and then I wanted to like have a whole new beginning.
But mostly that's how it is. You gotta fit in. You have to find a way to fit in. You don't want to go and get out of hand, and and sometimes some of these young guys, like I was telling our last guest, some people they come in with no parental help, no guidance. Some people sometimes they fall out. They make the wrong mistakes, and then especially here. Here because everything is in your face.
Yeah.
Every drug is in your face. Alcohol is in your face. The woman is in your face. Everything. So if you make the little mistake, you're gone.
Yeah.
But so with all this and all these struggles that you had, how was it like? You able to maintain your grades?
Those were like a lot of trial and errors, to be honest. I remember my first year because I didn't realize how different SFU was from FIC.
Yeah.
A lot of internationals start from FIC, and then I didn't know about that because
So people that don't know FSC, you want to explain to them. So sometimes some people don't know what it is.
of course, yeah.
So just explain to them and know what FIC said and how you go from FIC to SFU. So gradually, people that are watching back home and everywhere else, they'll be able to give a little bit of advice to their kids if they're trying to bring them. So at least So it's like a slow steps.
Yeah, definitely. So FIC is pretty much, it's called Fraser International College. So it's like in how do I explain? It's like a sibling to SFU. It's for internationals, to be more precise.
Like young kids.
Yeah, young ones. But I think it's mostly for like first years.
Oh, okay.
If my memory serves me right. So many first years started from FIC before you can actually transfer over to SFU, which is the university. So FIC actually serves as the college, but it's also equivalent to you doing your first year.
Okay.
It was a bit different because FIC compared to SFU classes, all your classes are 4 hours.
For FIC.
All classes were 4 hours. At least if it's changed, now they were all 4 hours. I remember how my schedule was in my first semester. The funny thing is, I remember the orientation, and then the first day of class, I didn't know where to go. So FIC was like, you have to like literally do like this walk into like the bushes, and before you find the school, it was like.
It's not close to it. It's
No.
Not, how far is from the campus?
From the campus, at least like a 10 and 12 minute walk.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but for somebody who doesn't really walk as much, I was like, where am I going?
Yeah.
And then plus there were always like these like little warnings, like if you see bears, try and make noise so you're scared. I'm like, yo, what is going on? I was like, bro, you're telling us that we should be like like scare the bears? Like,
how you gonna scare a bear? A bear gets savage like 17 feet tall.
Bruh. So and then they always told us that if you see a bear, go the other way. I'm like, okay, if the other way is in school, where am I going? So
I know.
Bruh.
Yeah, I know it's tough, man, because even everybody comes to the shop, they tell me the same thing. When you see a bear, make yourself big.
Oh man.
How the heck you gonna be bigger than a bear?
Bruh, how big do you want me to be?
The bear can outrun you, can out-eat you, can be stronger than you. So it's, it is what it is. That's what they say.
Man.
Did you ever see a bear when you were SFU?
No.
You never
Luckily
seen a bear?
enough. No, but bruh, thank you for asking me. But I did see a moose.
Moose is not that bad.
Yeah, but like, who sees a moose? Till today, nobody actually has a sighting of a moose up in SFU.
I think I've seen deers.
But I saw, maybe it was a deer, but no, that was definitely a moose. Because like, it was very tall, and then the antlers were like, bruh, I saw that thing from a distance, and then it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. Oh, speaking of animals. So like on my first, like before school started, so like the guys that I made friends with in the beginning were all playing football, soccer, in the Terry Fox field.
Yeah.
And then this was like on my first week of school. So somebody shot the ball over, and then I went to go pick up the ball. And I ran to the back, and then I go pick up the ball. And I look right in front of me, and then like literally 2 coyotes starting right in front of me. Dead ass.
Damn.
Yeah. And then, sorry, excuse my French, but I literally looked at the coyotes, and I was like, man, I just came. Like, is this really happening?
Yeah, in Nigeria, you don't see coyotes.
No,
you only see like goats, chicken running around. You see goats in the neighborhood, you see chicken running around.
Or lizards, They're
I see that. I know the lizard part because sometime when you go to Ghana, I think it's mostly in like all the hot, very, very climate countries. You see them.
100%. Or sometimes cats, but we know how we feel about cats back home.
Cats can't do much about it.
Yeah.
In Canada, when you see a cat, you gotta be gentle.
Yeah, you gotta be gentle because I don't know, they have different rules over here.
Yeah, so. if you're not like it, man, you get arrested, you're gone.
That's wild to me. But I saw the coyotes and I picked up the ball and I literally just froze, looking at 2 of them.
How big were they?
They were like dog size, at least like maybe like a German Shepherd size, and they just like stood right in front of me, and I was like, yo. And then the one behind just kind of like ignored me and just left. And the one that was looking at me just like followed. And I ran back to everybody. Like, yo, you guys, do you know what just happened? They're like,
Yeah.
what? Just bring the ball. I'm like, okay, here's the ball. But like, yo, I just saw a coyote, and they were like, what? That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's
Man,
crazy,
it was
man.
insane. But I live for those memories, man. Like,
No, that's good. I'm glad we went through all the SFU days now.
Yeah.
Now you graduated now. So now, what are you doing now? Because I know you did your degree.
Yeah.
You've done like a couple degrees now.
Yeah. I finished with communications in SFU.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, my mom convinced me to take a diploma in cybersecurity.
Yeah. And how did I go?
Yeah, it went good. I learned a lot. I can do a few things, but nothing too notable because after a diploma, I kind of really just like focused on like marketing aspect of like my degree.
Yeah.
So right now, I do a lot of like content creation, especially on like IG, social media to
Yeah.
be more like broad. I've found out like that social media really is like, well, the world is becoming very digitized.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like capitalize on what you can. So lately, especially with I will not leave this by saying like my girlfriend has helped me a lot.
Okay, which is good.
So I met her in 2015, but we kind of like split ways, and then we met again. I hadn't seen her for 8 years, and I saw her again in 2023. It's a whole story behind that, but
Now, what share? Can
I
you
should share?
Yeah, you gotta share the story
Okay.
because that pretty much propels you how you go to where you are now.
True.
What
True.
you're doing now for work. It pretty much is like your life. That's your life now.
Yeah, it's my life. To
So
be honest.
let's spill the bean. So maybe somebody want to have the same thing, same lovey story.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So in 2015, I met her in like my third week of school. So my ideology of like university life, college life was how I see the movies.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a party somewhere, this and that or this. So I remember going to UBC that day, and then the party was abysmal. That was like the worst party that I've ever been to.
Why?
And then the irony was, wow, everybody always told me the opposite. Like
UBC
UBC
is
parties
best,
are
yeah.
crazy. And I went there and I was like, whoa, this is very underwhelming. So like I remember I had to go back home, and then that was in SFU because we're still living in Res. And then there was a friend of ours. Her name was Angeli. She had another friend. I think her name was Silmi. So Silmi was one that lived in UBC and invited us to come
To the party.
So she felt bad because she knew it was a flop.
Yeah.
But I didn't really, I was disappointed, but I was like,
It is
whatever.
what it is. Yeah,
It is what it is.
Because
So,
parties not everybody's gonna be.
yeah,
good.
not everything is gonna
Yeah.
bang.
Sometimes you go if it's fun, you enjoy. If it's not fun,
No.
you gotta move on.
Just move on, honestly.
Yeah.
So I remember that day I got back to my building. I was living on Barbara Ray. That was one of the towers. And then this was the third floor. I usually don't stop on the third floor. My building was on the 8th floor. But for some reason, I stopped on the third or fifth floor. And then I stopped there, and then
Were you pushing the buttons like back in the days? Back in the days when you go in the elevator,
Man.
you push all the buttons.
honestly, I don't even
So
know.
somebody's in there and they're trying to get off. They gotta stop on every floor.
I don't even know why I even ended up there. It was just like very random. I just like got off, and then there were like 3 girls in the common room because the common room had like a transparent glass so you could see what's going on in there or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just saw like her because she had like a blonde hair at the time, and it was like
So you like the blondies?
shit. So like to
The
be
blondie,
honest,
the
like,
blonde got you. Because I know in Nigeria you don't see a lot of blonde ladies.
nah, you really don't.
Right. So when you saw that one, your eyes was like, whoa.
I'm not gonna lie, she was like.
she the one.
It was shiny. Like I don't know why, but like she kind of like stood out that day. So
Yeah.
like I walked in, and we're just like talking to like everybody there, and like
It's just like everybody, everybody get here, they see the blonde lady, they go, woo. Next
honestly,
thing you know,
man,
they're
that
in
was
there.
my full year of like just whatever,
And then and now today, fast forward like 10 years later,
bruh. It's insane.
now you guys back together. Now you're working together.
We're doing everything together. to
So
be
so
honest.
yeah. So what is something about the work that you do that people don't really know about it?
Oh man, how do I say this? So with content creation, it's a lot like harder than it looks.
Yeah.
I feel like people assume that like content creation like involves just like taking the video and just
Put it
posting.
on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it actually kind of it's kind of nerve wracking sometimes because like I remember before I even started doing it, I'll look at people doing it and I'm just like, this has got to be awkward as like I can imagine. This is very awkward until I actually started doing it and I realized that it was even way more awkward than I thought it was.
Yeah.
When my
Why?
girlfriend.
Well, like, what do you mean? What do you mean by awkward?
Okay, so
like,
first,
what's making it awkward?
okay, so
Taking pictures of people, or you taking videos of people that you don't know, or like what happened?
it's actually taking the videos of myself.
Oh, okay, okay.
And in the beginning it was of people, but like I feel like of people it's easier because it's not me. All I have to do is just hold the camera
And then,
you
okay,
know,
and then film
yeah,
it.
and then I'm done. But then once the camera was on,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the camera just like that, but there's just like level of awkwardness that just like engulfs me. It's like it swallows me, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know how to stand. I don't know how to blink. I don't even know how to smile.
Yeah.
Like everything is just too much. So that was the one thing that took me a while to get over.
Yeah.
But then the worst thing, to be honest, is the edits. Because content on IG can get very repetitive, and then you have to like kind of find a way to stand out and
Yeah.
make it like your own thing.
Because you don't want to be like doing the same thing as everybody. Because
Yeah,
I know
like-
sometimes it's difficult, even for myself.
Yeah.
When I try to shoot, it's difficult. So sometimes I get the ladies in the shop or my daughter to be able to do it.
Exactly.
Because it's not easy. You gotta get the perfect lighting, the perfect way, the perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Especially the music and everything.
The music, the lighting, the aspect ratio, like everything. It's almost like you have to like make sure it's perfect. But then the thing that I feel like I realized at the end of the day is like there's no like kind of like perfection that's like real. Even though people like to like post everything and make it look like the greatest, like it's kind of like your perspective.
Yeah.
You have to be creative and just kind of like trust in what you like create and just like let it out.
Because me, honestly, sometimes I see some people online, they look so whoo, and then you see them in person, it's like, it's like, it's like they're fooling you online.
Yeah.
Because
like-
you see people online, they're like, whoa, who is this? You see them in person, it's like you gotta keep looking, because I know one time somebody came in the shop, I sent them online, they're like, whoa, and then they came into the shop, I was like, are you sure? So I went and asked, I'm like, yo, is this you? Then the person is like, yeah, it's me. I'm like, are you sure? So I ask everybody in the shop, I'm like, is this the same person? They're like, oh, well, yeah. So, social media is very, 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 very weird.
Yeah.
Just make sure you double check everything you do before you go you go chase a person from social media.
For real.
Because if not, you sleep next to the person, you wake up, you have like, you don't know if it's Van Damme or it's,
Or Big Show.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and I see, but now you guys have so many companies that you've been working with. So what are some of the companies that you've gotten a chance to work with? Because I see you all the time online,
Yeah.
promoting other companies and doing business with them. How is that working?
So at the moment, actually, I'm a Vessi ambassador. So currently, right now,
People that don't know Vessi, are you able to elaborate a little bit about Vessi?
yeah.
Like,
So
what kind
Vessi
of-
is pretty much like it's more focused on the shoe brand. It's on shoes. So basically, they're waterproof shoes.
Okay.
So in my experience, the irony is because when I first came here, I'm going back to then. Like I never bought like Uggs or Hunter boots that everybody always
Yeah.
spoke about. Because I felt like they were too big, and then I don't think it was something that I would wear long run because it doesn't fit like my aesthetic or pretty much just my style.
Yeah.
And then Vessi kind of came along randomly, and then a friend of my girlfriend's, she worked with them. So pretty much one thing that with this content creation is that you really have to like associate like and collab and stuff. So like I reached out to them, and then we started working together, and then I became an ambassador, which is amazing because right now they also have a campaign going on. It's called Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
Either way, so Vessi's
Sing in the rain, you get to stand in the rain and sing, or what happened? Or
literally.
they make fake rain.
No, I mean to be honest, like it's waterproof, so like let the rain pour. Like the more it comes, the more it goes.
So when you wear the shoes in the rains, your feet don't get wet.
nothing, like I wish I brought the shoes right now. You can just like pour the shoes and pour water on the shoes.
and
It
it-
literally
nothing.
just falls off.
Wow.
Yeah, so like you can step on water right now. Nothing is gonna happen.
How about the snow?
The snow, easy, same thing.
Do you slip?
It's got good grip.
Oh wow,
Great
Okay,
grip, to be
okay.
honest.
No, hey. Please, I need one of those shoes. So if you're watching, we are promoting you
Say less.
on our platform. So please, I wear size 10.
Size 10. Okay, I was gonna ask you next.
Everybody know how Uncle Dan love free stuff.
Nah,
So,
man, like trust me. Next time, like we actually do one, I'll get you size 10 for sure.
So I guess today,
I said it.
you guys are sponsoring the show because we're promoting you out on our show. So please, you need some free shoes, free clothes. Don't
Okay.
forget size 10. And me
Yeah,
too.
like
I'm slim fit, 34. You know.
I got size 10 on lock though. Don't worry, I got it on lock. Well, the shoes are amazing to be honest. Like I step on water, whatever. So like that's why I love them because it's not just about shoes though.
Yeah.
Right now they have gloves. They also
Okay.
have like toques.
Okay.
And they just got this new rain jacket and then
From them too.
Yeah, and then they
Oh wow. So
uh,
they're hooking you up.
no, I don't have those. I'm just saying what they have right now. Just kind of like I just got new shoes on the restock.
Okay.
But basically they do the job for me. Like, and then I feel like they can style them. You can style them towards like your own way, your own style. Because like I said, Uggs and Hunter, like no shade to them, but I prefer Vessi any day.
Yeah, because you're working for them, so I know you prefer them. But
Yeah.
hey, if it's promo, we're doing for you. So please, I need, I like nice feet too as well. So don't forget to hook me up.
I won't.
Uncle Dan in the house. Uncle Dan love free stuff.
Shout out
I love
Dan.
everything's free. I need some stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, and other than them, who else are you working with? Because I know I saw a video of you with a Vader product last time too.
Yeah.
So are they finding you guys, or you guys actually going after you're going after them? You're messaging them, or they just going through and say, oh, we like these people, want to work with them, or how does it work?
It is
For people that don't know, people that want to get involved.
Yeah, it
You
is. It is very like it's two ways. But I feel like when they hit you up is really when you're doing like a lot of work, and then they
Okay.
can see that.
Okay.
Especially when you've worked with other brands.
Okay.
But when you're first starting, it's
hard,
actually
right?
best that you find somebody that like you can work with, and then trying to reach out to like
Yeah.
marketing like departments or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I said, social media is like very like open out there. So like you go like a lot of these brands, they kind of have their emails there on their profiles. So you hit them up. If that's not like the main like social media personality, I mean the same person who's gonna be like, how do I explain it? Social media like
Yeah.
user of the account. So like you ask them like, can I get like an email for whoever's like involved with the marketing?
And then
you know,
and that's
you
when
get
they
it.
start hollering at you.
And literally, and then it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's a numbers game. It's like almost like sales because like
Yeah.
it's not everyone that's gonna get
So
back
you
to you.
so you measure at least 20, 30 people,
Yeah.
maybe 5, 6 people get
Yeah.
back to you.
And then you work
and
from
you work
there.
on it. But so what are some challenges you guys faced in your, and how have you overcome it since you started this new adventure?
The biggest challenge, to be honest, would be for me. It's kind of like I'm new in a sense of perspective. I feel like there are not many like black guys
Doing
in
it.
Vancouver like doing what I'm doing. So when I see somebody else doing something like this, I actually appreciate them because like then I don't feel a little bit too isolated.
Okay,
because
then you just like it's not just you.
yeah, it's not just me because there are actually people doing it. I just don't know them.
Okay, but so sometimes when you go to these events, it's just, are you the only
Black guy.
black guy there, or are you the only brother there, or
For the most part, yeah.
how about the female part? Do you see
The
other-
girls,
the
you're
girls?
more likely to meet like black girls, but to be honest, like we're in Vancouver, man. Like
So yeah, I know Vancouver is tough. Our
Yeah.
demographics
Yeah.
is very, very limited. So I guess that's why sometimes if you see black people in Vancouver, you see everybody, they say what's up.
yeah,
You go somewhere else, you go say what's up, they slap you, man. Like, it's like, yo, what's up? I don't even want to know you.
yeah. To be honest, but don't get me wrong. People are actually friendly.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of, like it's a demographic thing. Like you just said, like not everybody's gonna like, get you the way you want to like, approach. But then at the end of the day, I feel like that's what makes you who you are because like, you kind of have to make a name for yourself
So before
like,
okay, before you start getting some free
so
stuff.
it's only fair. Your work shows for you.
So what trends do you see shaping the future of your field? What trends?
What trends? Oh, that's a very good question.
Because these days there's so many things online, and you don't even know what to do.
Okay. What trends shaping the future of like?
Yeah,
my
because
field?
there's all these apps coming up, app to do videos, app to make you look like you're light skinned even though you're not.
Bruh.
Right? The ladies when they have apps, they put their makeup on, the light, the lighting and everything, right? How is that really affecting your
Okay.
yeah, or how is it improving your field?
I'm not too sure if I'm understanding this well, but for what I can like bring out from this is a very like dominant trend. I would say would probably be something like just keeping up with like your audience,
Okay.
and like versus keeping up with your audience versus what you actually want to like create.
Okay.
I feel like those two can be like very different things sometimes, because like you're on social media. There's like, especially like on IG. Okay,
Yeah.
so like there are different like platforms. There's TikTok. There's like IG. Some people use Twitter. Some people use like Pinterest or even the threads on Instagram.
But which one works the most? Because I know TikTok was about to get banned in Canada and the
Yeah.
US.
Still
But,
might.
but thank God they're back now. We get to use it.
Yeah.
And where Instagram, I know
Instagram.
Instagram is pretty simple sometimes.
Oh, actually, I feel like TikTok is even more simple than Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for me because like I have more like history with Instagram. Like TikTok is way older, is way newer than
Yeah.
Instagram. So like I've always been on Instagram. So Instagram works better for me. TikTok for me is like figuring out the algorithm. I can post something that I feel like this is gonna slap.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't. And I'm looking at the amount of views I got and like whatever, like, you know.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's why I said like creating what you want versus like what the audience wants, because like it's a fine line. You have to kind of like be cool with whatever you like release or like create, because like at the end of the day, like at some point there's gonna be that one content that like kind of like changes everything.
Okay. And so like what motivates you and keep you going?
What motivates me is I want to be independent as a person. Being an international student has never been cheap. Since my stay in Vancouver, and Vancouver isn't getting any cheaper, to be honest. If we're gonna be honest,
it's life, right? Life changes, because I know 5 years ago you go to McDonald's you spend like $10, you get a whole meal. Now you go to you spend $20, and they still charge you for paper bag. you know.
Yeah, even Walmart too.
This is the worst thing. I go buy my kids food. I'm like, okay, I have my kids. I go to McDonald's. I got like 3 cheeseburgers. I got like 4.
Oh my god.
Like Happy Meals. As soon as they finish paying, the girl's like, "Do you want to pay for a bag?"
For real, man.
Really?
Be for real. Like,
Really?
Like,
Pay for a bag after spending like $30-$40.
it's insane.
Like McDonald's really need my 25 cents.
You're shocked.
Oh, so so every time I go there, I'm like, wow. You go to Walmart, you buy your food, you buy everything, and then you go look for a bag, there's like nothing. And then the worst thing, they'll ask you, oh, sir, do you need a bag? So usually, you know what I tell them? It's raining outside. It's Vancouver. I could walk outside with like 10 chicken, 10, all this stuff, soap, fruits, everything. If you don't give me a bag, what am I going to do? And they look at me like I'm stupid or something. That's the weirdest thing these days.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even Walmart's like that too. So.
Everywhere you go, they just they're hitting you up like this. So sometimes I really get worried.
Yeah, man.
Before COVID, they used to get free bags. Now you don't get free bags no more.
Even straws too.
So whenever that's another reason why Vancouver is so expensive. So after you buy your groceries, you still gotta buy a bag. And then you know what they tell you to? Please bring this bag back. Every time you leave your house, you go shopping, you leave that bag at home.
At this point, you kind of have to have it in your car.
Even in the car, I have some in my car, but when you're going shopping, you're running. You gotta go in and out, and you get there, you're like, oh man, I forgot my bag. And then I asked the lady, can I please get a bag for free? I left my bag in the car. She looked at me like, I don't own the store. Talk to that lady over there. But guess what? I still gotta pay my 25 cents. That's the worst one so far. But like you said, like it is what it is. Vancouver is not getting cheaper, and
No, it isn't.
I think it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And the world has changed too, right?
It really has, man.
So what do you think about all these tariffs that's going on with Canada and US?
Man, to be honest, on the politics side of things, I'm not that bright. But I would say that I feel like Canada is trying to make like a standpoint for themselves to show that US doesn't control everything about Canada. So like, I heard there are not many like American drinks in like the liquor store anymore.
I know there's no American drinks, so everybody that loves American drinks, they gotta drive to the border.
Yeah.
When you get there, you're a Canadian person, they won't let you in.
Yeah.
So you have to stand there and buy the drink. You gotta get one of those selfie sticks, stretch it outside, and go to the border and be like, yo, can I please buy my drink? They toss it onto you, you turn around and go back.
Are you being for real?
I'm just bullshitting.
Bruh.
No.
Like, whoa.
But imagine what's going on though, eh?
I mean, you won't be surprised. A lot of crazy things have happened in the past years, man. Bro, that would have been crazy. I was like, Jesus.
Because I was watching the news the other day. I saw this lady. I think where she's Canadian living in the San Diego. She left, go to the Mexican border, go get her visa. She got arrested and put in jail. Yeah, they put her in jail for like 2 weeks because all this stuff is going on. So it is what it is. Better than that, I can't say nothing about it. And I know I didn't want to bring it up, man, by Chisom, I know I have to bring it up, man. This morning we watched the game. We watched Chelsea and Arsenal played. I was a little sad. Chelsea didn't play well. We lost. I know I've been making fun of Arsenal for the whole year. What do you think? How was it today for you? How did you feel this morning? I know you're thinking about something to say. No, go ahead. Don't worry. You know me, I can take it.
Okay, but me, I feel like I'm a very reasonable fan to the sense where I can say that the game was boring.
Yeah, it was very boring. Yeah,
it was 6:30. I didn't wake up till maybe 6:27, and I was like, I'm not even that ginger to watch this game. So I woke up at 7, and I saw it was 1-0. I was like, Marino, okay, wow.
No, it was. I saw the game. I thought it was like Whitecaps playing against Whitecaps.
Bruh.
It's like they
I
get the
literally
ball.
saw the highlights now, actually.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is Chelsea. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I feel like as an Arsenal fan though,
As a diehard Arsenal fan, just make sure you get it right. People know.
Diehard, I've been supporting Arsenal since I was
in diapers.
Yeah, seriously, I'm an Arsenal fan from my bone.
And how old are you now?
I'm 26. I'll be 27.
So how old were you when Arsene Wenger was there?
This was the Invincibles.
You saw it?
I was alive.
So you've seen Arsenal win the league since you've been alive. Have you seen them win?
Did I see them? If I did, I'm not gonna lie, my memory.
Oh
is
no,
short.
no, this one just I chat GPT.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
My dad is an Arsenal fan though.
Oh, so okay.
So
no,
I'm
not saying nothing about it anymore. I'll leave it like that.
If you watched it, I probably was there and I saw it too.
Okay.
And I like to support everything my dad supports too.
Oh, that's good.
Especially as a kid. But then I don't like speaking much because we're also gonna face Madrid.
That's true.
In April. So yeah, my lips are sealed. Whenever we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I'll just take it because that's the one game that my eyes are on.
I know. Don't worry. I know Arsenal. Everybody has said, it's like Netflix show. So we always waiting next season.
Everybody got jokes when it comes to Arsenal.
They're every year. It's next season.
Nice.
It's because every time you watch those episodes online, when you watch the show, you're watching all of a sudden, you get to one part and then they stop and then it'll come. Stay tuned. Tune in next season.
Wow.
That's like Arsenal right now.
How about Chelsea? How's Chelsea?
Chelsea, I know we're trash, so I can't complain.
Okay.
I know we're rebuilding.
We beat you guys today, though, so
Yeah,
I don't know why all this next
that one
season
doesn't
talk is
count.
coming.
Don't forget, Chelsea, the women won the cup today. They won the Women FA Cup today.
Wow, okay,
So at least we made it up somewhere.
Okay, all right.
The men is not doing good. The ladies are doing something right.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's kind of the trend of the world right now.
Okay, yo, man. I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And don't forget, now we have one more thing to say. We have this drink here, this energy drink.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored. Our sponsor is XX Energy Drink, courtesy of Chisom. That's his drink. He's selling this online. Anybody that needs some, please holler at him. It's sweet, it's good, it's juicy. It doesn't give you wings, but you might as well start flying because it's the same thing.
I got them 4 flavors.
He brought it in. Just be careful because every time you open it, if you don't like it, man, it might split on you. It's good.
I might shake him a little bit. Just tap the top, tap the top.
Second time, twice in a row.
Yeah.
He got me, man.
Just tap the top. You're good. You're good.
He got me. On Friday, he got me on my Jordans. Today, I was dressed so nice. I came out, I opened it again. All over my clothes.
But you still look fresh, though.
No, thank you. That's what I'm saying. So the drink, it don't give you wings, but it gives you, you fly before you even drink it.
I mean, you see our vibe right now. We're actually up there. So nobody's playing about it. Danny looks fresh. You're looking good. And I'm keeping energy up.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So is there anything that people don't know about you, Chisom, that you want people to know? Because I know people see all the time. You're helping me promoting our shop all the time. By the way, let me put it in there. Let me plug it in. Anim here. We out here all the time. 4 on Columbia Street. Come and check us out. Females, men, kids, adults, old ladies, grandpas, everybody. We out here. All ethnicity. Come and check us out. So we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, Chisom. I really appreciate you taking your time off your busy schedule to come and give me a hand on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Because like I said, there's no Uncle Dan without you guys. You know, every day I wake up, I thank God. I know y'all. You guys, you know, you keep me moving, you keep the business busy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we're out.
Yes, sir. I mean, Dan, you've actually been like helping me since like 2015, since I first got my first cut. That was like probably like my first fade because like back home, like my mom was like either just like yeah, it was good. It was skulus is how we used to call it.
Skoro.
Skulus.
Skurus.
And your hair is like bold, and shiny.
And-
But like now when I got here and then I had my first cut, you know, I kind of felt like I kind of integrated into like the Canadian like, vibe a little bit.
No,
So
thank you. I appreciate it, man.
I was in it for sure, and yeah, I'm glad to always like be supportive of the community. If there's anything anybody doesn't know about me, is like I feel like I'm just a very supportive person. Whatever like you need me to support, like I feel like the least you can do is ask.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I
yeah.
appreciate it. I know today you're supposed to be shooting. You're supposed to be you were soccer.
Yeah.
You left it out. You came out here, and I appreciate it. And then I know don't forget about your brother too. I know your brother got some clothing line going on. So if you want to promote it, let him know before we go.
I forgot to mention. So like yeah, this is my brother's fit. He made this for me. It's called Odds Against Us. You can see that right here on the two legs of the pants. And then also I got the shirt on from my cousin up in Toronto. It's called Plain Business. I don't know if I should stand up and show that a little bit, but this is it. And then, yeah, they're like doing your thing, and then I like to like again support like people around me, like I said. So this is literally what I do. I create content, I market myself, and I feel like the people around me who've like supported me at this far as I am, I might as well do the same thing for them.
Yeah,
It's
so
the least I could do.
So you want to let people know how to get hold of you.
Yeah.
You have to plug it out there for them. So people
sure.
that don't know how to reach you.
Yeah, just hit me.
anybody that want to do marketing, anything like that, just let them know.
Yes, sir. Just hit me up on IG at Chisom_Pat. That's me. Just give me a message or whatever, DM, and then I'll be glad to help.
And then
sure.
you let people know some of the companies that you've worked with.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they know that you're legit.
Oh yeah, I've worked with Vessi. I've worked with Reebok. I've worked with Zoom Garden. I've worked with the Harrison Hot Springs. I've worked with Versante Hotel. I've worked with Mint Smile Bar, and hopefully more to come in the future. So I have a bit of experience. So if you need any type of help, I'll be glad to help. Just now let you know what I can do.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you, man. How was your childhood like before we go? You gotta let people know how your childhood was.
My childhood?
How is it now? How you enjoying life?
Oh man, I feel like back then I was like a lot more rowdy. I feel like the older I got, the more quiet I became.
Yeah.
I was very much more ecstatic and like energetic. Like I love to like jump, I love to run, I love to just like make noise. And then now like noise, like sometimes it just like drives me insane. Now I'm a lot more calm guy. Childhood was a very like, it was kind of like chaotic in a sense because like I was just all over the place. Like my mom can attest to that. Ask her and she'll tell you. But then the older I got, the more quiet I became. I was very bold. I still think I am, but I was a lot more bold and then unhinged, to be honest. That's actually how like explain it. I was very unhinged. But now I think, as you mature, you kind of have to just kind of like adapt to like your society and how things are, and then just keep it rolling.
Yeah, and one more thing. Ghana jollof and Nigerian jollof.
Man, to be honest, I have to say, like, I'm actually gonna be like really honest. Like, Ghana jollof is actually not the best. It's Nigerian jollof.
Me, I always say it's not the country, it's the person cooking it. If you have a bad,
I've had some good Ghana jollof.
If you have a
I've
bad,
had some good Ghana jollof.
if you have
The
a
one
bad
you had
chef,
in
the
the
one-
last
the- yeah,
on
the one-
Christmas,
yeah.
that was fire.
Yeah, that lady
I
is
took
good.
some home.
Yeah, please, if you want to reach out to, she's out there. I have her number. I'll let you know. I'll put it on the screen on your YouTube. It's not the country. It's the who's the one cooking the food.
Facts.
We're out.
And we out.